Yo, what it do? It's your boy Stevie J from SJ Got the Juice TV. We got another hot one for you today. Exclusive. Wack 100 interviews R. Kelly live from prison. Nobody has this content. It's really good stuff. I'm not even going to spoil it for you. We're going to get straight to it. I'll be back at the end to let you know what I think. If you're at work, pop your earbuds in. If you're at home, pop some popcorn, sit back and listen up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification bell for you, boy. Let's go.
Exclusive Wack 100 R. Kelly phone call. Let's go.
Yeah, shit. Telling you, better believe it. I just wanted to get it going, man. I wrote down stuff so I don't be scrambling because I only got 10 minutes. Yeah, I saw it was looking good. It looked like they had dropped something in one of them states, right? Yeah. They dismissed some shit, right? Yeah. But man, it was weak anyway. It was weak. So, you know. You feel you got actually that appeal, bro? Yeah, my lawyer says it's looking good. You know, she believes a lot of stuff, believe in it, but there's other stuff that's done went on, man, during my whole trial before I had even went to trial. That's the stuff I wrote down. That's the stuff I wrote down that I wanted you to get. So I'm gonna read it off, man. Okay. You have to understand. You probably heard of some of this stuff, but I'm gonna start off by saying this. These things I just wrote, so bear with me, man. My writing is terrible, but you'll get it. Go ahead, I'm listening. All right, the 14th Amendment is equal protection under the law. The 5th and 6th Amendment deals with due process. Everyone must have a fair process. There should not be a celebrity version of the Constitution and due process when it comes to going to trial. The law is not some song they can just remix to satisfy their agenda. And no matter what some people may think or believe about R. Kelly, they're entitled to their opinions. But I want people to remember this. Our constitutional rights are supposed to look just like their constitutional rights. My due process is supposed to look just like their due process. My equal rights are supposed to look just like equal rights, meaning equal. Yeah, they're not supposed to alter them because you're a celebrity. Right. And if all my rights and due process can be violated and R. Kelly can't get an equal protection due process under the law, who can? Now, here are all the facts. These are facts. Back in 2019, 4 years ago, my private jail records, my phone calls, emails was accessed illegally 153 times by an unauthorized BOP disciplinary hearing officer, whom the government is identifying as Officer A. So this was a wiretap? A wiretap? It was a wiretap. No, she went on a computer and she took them off the computer. This was before I had ever gone to trial. But while I was being held at the MCC in 2019 in jail, the BOP Officer A was illegally accessing all my phone calls and emails, and she was doing it for 6 whole months. Officer A, she also scanned 12 pages of my restricted jail records. She tore off every corner of every page where the dates and times would have been. And then she sent it to her own personal Gmail account. Oh, that's where it went wrong at. Right, that's exactly. But she didn't stop there. Officer A then sent all of my jail records to a blogger named Tasha K, who stated out of her own mouth that she shared my jail records with federal witnesses in my New York and Illinois case. She said it out of her own mouth, and it's out there on the podcast and everything. Now, Officer A violated policy and procedure, but once Tasha K sent those jail records of mine to federal witnesses, it became federal crimes. And Officer A became an accessory before the fact. Aided and abetted she aided and abetted Tasha K. Officer A provided the tools for Tasha K to commit the federal crime, because Tasha K wouldn't have had my jail records to show federal witnesses if Officer A didn't give them to her.
Now, my question to you, is these things we talking about,
Yeah.
do they have an effect on the charges that you have?
Absolutely. Because in order to have charges, you have to have witnesses, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you can't have a witness up there that's been seen 6 months worth of lovey-dovey conversations between you and your girlfriend, and the witnesses up there is your girlfriend too, and she's pissed off because she done seen all of this stuff that the BOP provided Tasha K with, and Tasha K went and showed it to her, can't she?
Nope, you're right.
That's called a tainted witness, ain't it?
Definitely.
Where she wouldn't have seen those conversations and emails between me and my other girlfriend. I mean, should I be in here 30 years because I was being a player?
Nah, definitely not. And I tell people that. I tell people all the time. I said, listen, every state got laws, and whether it's distasteful for your own personal reason, if the law stipulates and states that they can consent themselves at certain ages, that's just what that is. Like shit, that's the law. New York is 17, Jersey 16, Cali 18. I mean, different spots, different things.
Yeah.
This call is from a federal prison.
But not one state in America and nowhere else got a law that puts somebody in jail because a witness is tainted and a girlfriend is mad, or a guy's being a player because he got two girlfriends.
No,
and and they shouldn't be on the stand. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish it up, and it's all good. But she aided and abetted. Okay, if they got you dead to the right or whatever they call it, then you shouldn't need a tainted witness that's been shown 6 months worth of jail records. You know, you don't need that, but that's what they needed, and that's what they did.
And they knew this, though. They knew this.
Absolutely, because here's the deal, bro. Hell, I'm gonna go off this paper. Hell with the paper. So here's the deal. 2019, this was reported. There was a search warrant done on this BOP officer A. She was reported doing this in 2019. Now remember, I was in pre-trial. I hadn't even gone to trial. This lady was reported to the point that they did a search warrant on her computer, her laptop computer, and found out that she indeed did this. They found out that Tasha K indeed received this information from this BOP disciplinary hearing officer. This ain't just some security guard. This is a disciplinary hearing officer, which is a judge in the Bureau of Prisons. She knew exactly what she was doing when she gave Tasha K this information. Tasha K knew what she was doing because she actually said it out of her mouth that she shared it with government witnesses in both my cases. And they did this prior to me even going to trial, which means I shouldn't even went to trial because my girlfriend. Exactly, because my girlfriend, who became the witness working with the government, she did it after she saw this information between me and another girl, bro. Now let's just keep this shit real, okay? This is common sense. This ain't nothing you gotta go to school for. Everybody know what a scorned woman is. Somebody that's mad and will get up on the stand and say anything about you because they pissed off because they saw some lovey-dovey conversations between you and another woman. And they knew exactly what they was doing when they showed it to her because my girlfriend, this witness, was 90% of my case.
Oh, yeah.
So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. They needed to sway her.
Exactly. She was all with me for 6 months after I got arrested. She was all on Facebook saying she's with me.
I remember her.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So how in the hell within 6 months do she change like that? She came to my, if this hang up, I'm going to call you right back, bro.
Yeah, cool.
So she came to my last visit, the last visit I saw her, cursing me out, saying she saw the emails between me and my girlfriend, and she was pissed. I was like, in my head, I was like, how the hell she know that? She was quoting things I said. And then she even said that she heard me talking to my lawyer on the phone. Don't lie, I know your fucking voice. I mean, she snapped on the visit. After that, she left, went and started a fight with my girl, and then ended up with the feds.
And then the feds got us to cooperate and fabricate and say the shit that they need.
And then I didn't, I'm gonna call you right back.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right here for a sec. Let me know in the comments section if you think what R. Kelly is saying makes him eligible for a retrial. It sounds like the prosecutor and this Tasha K person really had it out for her. It sounds like she's a blogger or something. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Back to the video.
Saying she heard me talking to my other girlfriend.
Okay, so what I'm trying to understand is
saying I'm not leaving my other girlfriend for her. She had this conversation with me and snapped on me in my last visit and left. And after that, she went and was tested and started and joined the feds and was testifying against me. That's what happened. And I didn't know how she knew those things. Everything she said, I said was true, but I didn't know how the hell did she know. Till 3 weeks before my birthday. Wow. And then I
that's coercion, bro. That's coercion all day.
So his attorney came in to visit him and they got into some kind of argument, and so she goes into his jail email and takes all of his emails and then what, presents them to the prosecution?
No.
His ex-girlfriend, right?
No, the prison guard.
Prison guard.
The prison guard who worked in the prison went into R. Kelly's emails 153 times and sent those emails to her personal email. Then went home and sent the emails to Tasha K. The prosecution gets a hold of them and approaches R. Kelly's girlfriend,
right,
the one that's visiting with him and standing with him, right? And shows them all the emails of him emailing his other girlfriend.
And that's how they turned her on him.
She then turned on R. Kelly and became a witness for the prosecution. And she represented 95% of the case.
Why did they go to Tasha K with this kind of information?
I don't know, but let's continue.
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So, if the law hadn't broke the law, and because I didn't find out about it till 3 weeks before the trial.
The law had broke the law. The law could have worked in your favor.
Exactly. So,
Well, how important was her testimony?
She was 95% of my case, bro. I told you that.
Oh, damn.
She was the main witness, the star witness. And per my lawyers, she was the main witness in my case. Now, I know it's a lot of people out there that don't want to hear this, don't want to, may not like R. Kelly or want to listen to my music or may believe anything they hear about me or whatever.
Don't listen to that, bro.
Listen. But at the end of the day, my constitutional rights are supposed to look just like everybody else's constitutional rights. My due process is supposed to look like everybody else's due process. There should not be a celebrity version of the Constitution.
Yeah, you're right about that.
The law is not some remix they can just remix to their agenda, bro.
Remix to
their agenda. I should not be treated like some prosecutor's trophy, bro. And I'm just being real. The law broke the law.
No,
the law broke the law. And because the law broke the law, it ultimately got me where I'm at right now. Because if that officer hadn't given Tasha K my restricted jail records, what does restricted mean? That means don't go in that area. That means don't mess with this.
Yeah.
She did it, and a search warrant says she did it. R. Kelly is not saying she did it. I'm going off of what the search warrant says. And that search warrant was signed off by her own time, which is a judge. Huh?
Yeah, the search warrant was initiated by their side, not yours.
And look, this is important. This is why I want, anybody to get involved and make the Department of Justice aware of these crimes, to get a transparent, thorough investigation into Officer A sharing my jail records with internet blogger Tasha K and who she shared them with. All emails, text messages, phone calls, computer traces must be fully investigated. And Merrick Garland U.S. Attorney General, the Department of Justice, 950 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C., 20530. Now, here's the case number for the search warrant. The case number, so people can see it for themselves. If you don't believe me, you can look at it yourself. The case number is
Give it to them, Mark. Give it to them.
20M148. That's the case number, search warrant. It's unsealed in the Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division. Look, the Chicago Tribune and the Chicago Sun-Times put the article out about my jail records being stolen by Officer A on 9/7/21.
This call is from a federal prison.
There was 2 newspapers that put the article out. I'm not, listen, if people may say, well, he had his chance in court, he had a jury of his peers. First of all, I don't know about jury of my peers. I just know this. If the jury had known this, if they had known this, because it had happened before they even picked the jury, and if that jury had known this would have went another way. But I feel like I shouldn't even went to trial because it happened in 2019 while I was in Chicago. Now, since this DOP officer has done this, she just retired. She was never charged. They only call her Officer A. They don't reveal her name or nothing.
Got you. Well, we able to go pull it, dig into it, see what's there. But nevertheless, it's obviously a case of coercion for them to sway a witness that was standing on your side to stand on the prosecution side. Which represented 95%.
She was supporting me 100% until she saw some damn emails, 6 months worth of lovey-dovey emails. I'm going to keep it real. She saw 6 months worth of lovey-dovey emails between me and my other girlfriend.
Or you know what the people gonna say, or you know what the people gonna say. They're all not learning this goddamn lesson just to be a one-woman man. Goddamn, they couldn't do it on the street. Can't do it right behind the walls. You know
right, but but at the same time, bro, when they say that, that's fine, that's okay. But at the end of the day, you don't go to jail for being a player. You definitely don't do no 30 years.
You got that right.
Okay, so let's cut the bull crap, bro. Okay.
You got that right.
Yeah, I can learn my lesson, and I have learned my lesson. Believe me. But you don't learn a lesson for 30 years.
No, you got that right.
Your girlfriend is mad because of another girl, so she'll get up on the stand and say anything. It's called woman scorn, bro. This ain't the first. Robert Kelly is not the first one to have emails and phone calls and text messages to another woman.
There's no law against that either.
My point. But there is a law against stealing information, so I want people to focus more on the law breaking the law. You don't break the law.
You can't break the law to enforce the law.
Thank you.
Right about that.
Thank you, because you can't do that, and that's what's been done. The search warrant says it, not Robert Kelly. The search warrant said it, and I just gave the search warrant, number, but that's it says it. All I'm trying to do is the investigation. They haven't shared the investigation.
Listen, I'm here to be a voice for you. So some of this I want to take. I got a platform. I don't know if you're familiar with No Jumper. Familiar with No Jumper?
No, man, I'm behind these walls, man. I ain't seen
well, I don't know if it's okay. Well, it's a large platform.
We got 40 seconds.
It's run by Item 22, so I'm letting you know that I'm gonna take this last conversation we had right here, and I'm gonna present it today on No Jumper, so people can hear that case number and we can get it going. And you got my word that I'm gonna be your voice, and call me back as many times as you want to. Whatever you need, and definitely get me with those attorneys so we can get that Birdman business going.
As soon as they come see me, I am. But I'll be calling you.
Yeah, give it to them, or nevertheless, give them my number.
I'll call you every other day just to chop it up.
All right. Whatever you want to call me, hit me, bro. Don't matter if it's every day, 10 times a day. I'm open.
All right, Wack. One.
All right, love.
Every day, 10 times a day. That's your best friend now. I got to do my own research into what he's talking about in terms of how big a role those leaked documents played in his case. But it's very, very interesting.
Oh.
And that's our video. So here's what I think, man. R. Kelly got railroaded on this trial. Do I think evidence was sufficient enough to put the man away for 30 years? No, I do not. Has R. Kelly done some things that are questionable? Like, should he be facing some type of consequence if he did engage in child pornography? Yes, but do I think they proved that? No, I don't. I think they had it out for him. They didn't get him on the last trial back in the 90s, so I think they had it out for him, and they were going to get him one way or another. And from what he's saying, it sounds like they set him up to begin with. So let me know what you think in that comment section. Shout out to Wack 100 too, man, for bringing us this content. Nobody was able to make it happen. Wack said he was going to make it happen, and he made it happen. So shout out to Wack. Shout out to 100 ENT. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for your boy. Until my next video, I'm out.